Today we return to the A1 ring for the Austrian Grand Prix in today's episode of the F1 2003 career mode. I'm very excited. I think everyone or most F1 fans would have at some point heard of the A1 ring, of course now known as the Red Bull ring, and it's of course the host for the most recent race we had in F1, the Austrian Grand Prix in Spielberg. And yeah, we're going to throw down around there here today and see if we can have a little bit of fun. So if you guys haven't seen the previous episode at Canada, I'll leave that one linked in the top right as always, so go check it out before we jump into spoilers. If you're going to enjoy today's episode, then leave a like. Let's try and smash over 1,000 like ratings. That would really help me out. Subscribe for more, and let's get into the one-shot qualifying. Okay, here we go. Straight into the qualifying lap then, as always. The good old A1 sponsor balls as we head up towards turn 1. Running 109 AI for this quali session, then we're going to bump it back up to 110 for the race as we increased the difficulty last time out. Currently P16, so we are down. We're getting a bit back on the straight though. Going to see if I can find a bit of time through here. Trying to use the traction control. Currently P9, not ideal. Barrichello, the championship leader. P1 at the moment, he's flying. A little bit wide there. Lost quite a bit of time. What? No. Hang on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Just 1 second. I'm not having that. I am not having that. Where's Chase? I want to line this up. That's fine. I'm not having that. That is absolutely fine. Look at that. I didn't move at all. That's absolutely fine. Nah, that's cap. We're flashbacking that one. That is not going to stand. That's not going to wash. Not today, fella. That was absolutely fine. And look at that. We're up to P3 as well. So somehow through there we're getting a bunch of time. Oh, Barrichello's a bit wide. We could snatch this, you know. Or maybe not. But we could get second place though. Yes, front row. Come on. Sweet. I'll happily take that. Much better qualifying after 2 back-to-back P20s. Very, very decent.
It's race day once again, and we're moments away from lights out and the all-important sprint towards turn 1. Welcome to another Formula 1 Grand Prix. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. And a warm welcome, of course, to my co-commentator here today, someone of tremendous experience and insight. It's the man himself, Anthony Davidson.
What a great race we have in store for us today. Valtteri looks supremely confident this weekend, and that's why he's starting from pole. Can anyone get close to him today, I wonder? And of course, it's looking very close here today. A lot's going to be riding on those first few corners, and then the question becomes who can manage their tyres so they're in a better position to push hard towards the end.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Sainz, Charles Leclerc and Albon, Norris, Vettel, Ricciardo and Sergio Perez, Stroll, Ocon, Antonio Giovinazzi and Kvyat, Gasly, Russell, Kimi Raikkonen and Nicholas Latifi. Magnussen and Romain Grosjean sits at the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Here we are then on the grid for the Austrian Grand Prix. A1 ring, packed house, but overcast conditions. However, no rain. So luckily for us, we can stay on the dry tyres. It's going to be a one-stop strategy here today. We've now bumped the AI back up to 110. Fuel-wise, we're running 0.2, so we need to try and pick up the win today. Barrichello, the championship leader, is on pole, and a pattern is starting to emerge. We've got Michael Schumacher in third, and the rest of the pack behind us. So let's see how it goes. Let's try and get a good start, and let's see if we can try and pick up a full 25 points this afternoon. Right, this is it. The lights are on. Can we get a nice clean start? We're about to find out. Lights out, and away we go. Oh, what a start. Come on. Lovely. Straight up the inside into turn 1. Rubinho holds on, but we're going to get the run here. We're going to keep the car nice and tight. We know about the Ferrari and the straight line speed of that car. Here comes Alonso as well. We're going to make it 3 wide, 4 wide as well. Schumacher getting involved again. We're going to run in very, very deep into the brakes into there to avoid contact. And there's been a bit of contact there, but somehow I think no big crashes in there. 3 wide behind. It's all kicking off, but this is exactly what the doctor ordered here as we take the lead early on the first lap of the Austrian Grand Prix. Both Ferraris behind, which is not ideal for the Constructors' Championship. I need DC to come through for me and pull something out the bag. But right now, you can see there, for a second, Barrichello got super, super close to the back of us. Got to be careful with track limits as well. Of course, running the strict corner cutting limits as always, so we need to see, you know, we make no mistakes. As you saw in qualifying, we got punished for something that was complete BS, so yeah, we need to try and watch out for that. But right now, we've got a 1 second lead over Barrichello. We are smashing it. Michael Schumacher P3 ahead of Alonso, and Montoya P5. So right now we're looking very decent. I've got a little bit of fuel in the reserve so we can push. Let's see if we can try and open up a gap. But this could be a fairly straightforward race if we can pull this gap out. Fastest lap, 1 minute 7.1, but everyone behind pretty much matches it, if not slightly improves it, as Michael Schumacher goes quickest. Seems like the Ferrari is able to keep up with me right now, the rest not so much. Barrichello's pretty close here. Gonna keep my car in the middle of the track. But Barrichello goes for it around the outside. Gonna leave a bit of room. But this is a great little scrap. Just gonna edge in front there. The Ferraris are pretty quick. They're super, super speedy on the straight. Oh my god, Barrichello's going for it. Oh my. Okay, I've got to lose some space for Michael now. But the Ferraris are super quick on the straights, and this is probably going to be one of the stronger tracks on 110 AI because of that. Look at the speed of Michael Schumacher. Even though I'm in the slipstream, he's still pulling ahead, and I can't do nothing about it. I'm just going to have to try and get him back here. You get a nice clean exit. But you can just see he pulls ahead. There's no even DRS or anything. Michael just pulls away, so we'll just try and follow him for now. Maybe with the slipstream we can keep up instead. We'll try and maybe repass them in the pit stop phase. I don't mind following them for a minute to see if we can study them a little bit. But Barrichello is pushing here. Oh, Michael's very wide there. Losing a lot of time behind Michael Schumacher. I need to make this move now. We'll try and get him out of turn 1. Although to be fair, Michael's going to go defensive. But this is costing me so much time. Oh my god, I almost lost my front wing there. Oh, this is terrible. Why has this happened? Why do we always get caught in traffic at the wrong time? Let's try and repass Michael here. Very hot on the brakes. Schumacher with a cutback, but we're going to traction up nicely through there. Can we stay ahead of Schumacher? That's the question. Down towards turn 4 we go. Michael tries to outbrake, and to be fair, he's managed to pull it off in fairness. Trying to fight back, but this is allowing Barrichello to pull away. This is the worst case scenario. And Schumacher gets back ahead, man. This is not good at all. Can we try and get him here maybe? No, still not. I was hoping Schumacher could actually catch up and keep up with Barrichello, but it's gone the complete other way. Just losing so much time to his teammate. We're going to get him this time though up the inside through here. Right. Can I now turn 1 Barrichello 1 minute 6.5? He's absolutely flying. Oh, Michael, don't go for this, please. Okay, I'm just going to put out the slipstream here because this is ridiculous. I can't actually shake him off. Schumacher again. Up the inside. Going to put the squeeze on. Alright, there we go. We've got a bit of a gap now, so we can try and drive away. But catching Barrichello, man, 3 seconds. How's that happened? That was a great final sector. Right on the money. It's not our fastest lap, but it's a purple sector 3. I think Barrichello's made a bit of an error. We've just gained 6/10 in the final couple of corners, so that's worked out great for us. I'm trying to push now. 3 tenths up. On this lap already, we've absolutely nailed turn 1. I'm starting to find my rhythm. It just takes me a couple of laps to really get going, but we are still down on the straights quite badly. I feel like Hamilton in Austria this year. Not sure that was a cut, but we move. I'll keep going. Should be a new fastest lap. Yes, it is. Gap to 2.1 now. We're getting that gap down slowly to Barrichello, but we need more. Don't think there is a lot more, but we'll try it. And look at that, DC now up to P4. He's popped up on the radar. So Coulthard on the fight back. Let's see if we can maybe get Schumacher. Schumacher seems a little bit slow. Maybe DC can get amongst it. Well, that was a phenomenal final sector. Again, what a great lap. We're going to dip into the 5s. Gap now 1.5. We're starting to close in on Rubens. He's faster than me over the entire lap. I just gain everything in the final 2 corners because the AI runs stupidly wide into turn 9. I believe it's time to pit. Barrichello's picking up the pace a little bit. But he's not going to pit though, I don't think. He's staying out for one more. We're going to box and try and undercut him right now. Let's see if this pays off for us. Into the pits, giving it absolutely everything. Slow it down. Beautiful. Right, we need a quick stop now. And we shouldn't get held in the pits. Here we go. Lovely. Great stop. Quick turnaround, exactly what we want. We need a bit of clear track now, which I think we might just get. It's going to be close. I think there's a BAR coming through, but we should get the clear track. Yes, we do. Right, so 1 lap to undercut Barrichello. Let's give it everything on this lap and see if we can try and get him. Right, this is it.
Alexander is coming in for his stop.
Yeah, we've got DC in the pit lane. Barrichello as well. Right on the limit there off the white line. Trying to push flat out here. I don't really have any fuel left in the reserve. We set a purple sector 3. There is Barrichello right now. Are we going to be close enough? I don't think we are. We have cut the gap down though. 1 second pretty much. Right, we're in this fight. We can definitely win this race now. Let's try and get him. Great final sector again. Somehow I didn't get a warning for running wide there, but we're going to set a new fastest lap. 1 minute 5.6. And we've got a safety car.
Okay, some information on Raikkonen. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Okay, so both alphas in terms of in-game are out. There's been a crash at turn 3. We'll have a look now when we drive by, but it looks like, I want to guess that's probably both Jaguars maybe, or I'm not sure, both BARs possibly. We'll get a replay up on screen, but it seems like a bit of a crash. Safety car in this lap. This is it. We're going to try and send it and get Barrichello straight away here. And that way we try and pull a gap. Maybe we force Barrichello to get overtaken by Schumacher and co. You never know either way. Just getting ready for the restart. Safety car slowly, gingerly feeding off into the pit lane. And Barrichello's bolted. Let's try and run with him here. That was not a good restart for us though. Hopefully I'll get a bit of a tow, but I feel like I'm still struggling on the straights. Up to turn 1 we go. That was a very nice first corner. But I'm too far back to get a slipstream from Rubens, because he's actually pulling away on the straight and dropping me slightly. Gonna try and see if I can put myself into contention here, but still think we're a bit too far back. We'll stay on board though, because once we get past this phase, we're then approaching my territory where I can put a move on Rubinho. A bit wide there. Schumacher looking for a move behind us. I'm going to have to be careful here. He's tucked his nose right in underneath. Going to put my car right in the middle of the track to avoid Michael getting by it. Alright, let's see if we can catch Rubens here then. These final 2 corners is where I make up a lot of time. Let's see what Rubens does. Yep, he's wide there. Final corner, wide again. And we've got the run and the momentum. This is it. Do we have enough juice to have a run into turn 1? Fastest lap of the race. It's close, it's tight, but Barrichello just holds on. Can I get a tow here? I'm pretty close. Come on, surely a bit of a slipstream, please. Yes, come on. Oh, I've gone to neutral by accident. Completely, I broke myself. Barrichello with a cutback, but we're going to get the drive. We're going to just edge ahead. And we're going to swap across the nose. Force Barrichello to go to the left. Up the inside we go. Barrichello around the outside. Trying to give him a squeeze. Going to cut right back underneath him here. Perfect, perfect. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And this is where we pull away now, this second part of the lap. This could be it. That could be a crucial move with 2 laps to go now we've crossed the line. Just make sure we keep it tidy. Yes. Alright, let's try and drop him. Gap is 9/10, almost a second out. 2 laps to go. Here we go, last lap of the race. I'm not even going to cap, I'm not even going to lie. This was a tough race. I had to work for this big time, but we've just managed to prevail and get the job done. DC trying to put some pressure on Michael Schumacher, but I think it's GG's. And we're going to pick up a win, a massive win for the championship, and outscore Barrichello. Come on. Yes.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here in Spielberg, and rightly so, a brilliant effort from the whole team. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Well, there we go then. The race results are in. We didn't get the point for the fastest lap. Alonso stole that from us right under our nose on the last lap. But Barrichello P2, Michael Schumacher P3, DC P4 ahead of Ralf Schumacher, Alonso P6 ahead of Montoya, Jarno Trulli 8th ahead of Button and Frentzen, and missing out on the points, Bizzonia, Webber, Furman, Fisichella, Wilson, Heidfeld, Villeneuve, Verstappen, and then D'Amato and Panis, both Toyotas out of the race. And you guys would have seen it by now, but I'm guessing they both came together, so a double DNF there for Toyota. We look at the standings, and after this race we move up to 3rd, and we keep the gap pretty close. We're 35 behind Barrichello, 25 behind DC, and Michael drops to a few more points behind now, and Barrichello looking very strong in the Drivers' Championship. Elsewhere, constructors wise, we're still in 2nd place, 11 points behind Ferrari, but that battle is going to go down to the wire, I can tell already, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Either way, guys, that's going to be it for me here today and this episode of round 6 of the Formula 1 2003 career mode. If you enjoyed it, smash the like button. Let's try and smash over 1,000 likes. Subscribe for more, and of course F1 2021 content coming out next week, guys, so get subscribed for that because I'm going to be dropping a lot of it next week. So yeah, as always, big shout out to the channel members, and finally check out the 2 videos on screen if you have missed them in this time. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care, and that's goodbye from me.